Welcome to M&T Entertainment, your one-stop destination for everything movies, TV, and animation news. Today's topics are
Shogun.
New show Shogun. It's on Netflix.
No, it's not Netflix.
Is it on Netflix?
It's
What is it?
This guy, it's FX.
Oh, it's on FX. Sorry. Our next topic is Nicholas Hoult gets an interview with the former Lex Luthor from Smallville.
Alright guys, first off we're talking about Shogun. Yeah, Shogun, it just came out. It's on FX. So far it's
It's three episodes in.
Have you seen all three?
I've seen all three
Yeah,
of them.
it's good shit. So we're gonna talk a little bit about it. We're not talking
No spoilers.
heavy spoilers or nothing like that. This show is good.
I like it.
I recommend. If you haven't seen it, or if you've seen the trailer doesn't really spoil anything, but this show has been real good. Like,
The only thing I don't like about it so far, if you've probably been watching this channel, I don't like the subtitles, but I'm still keeping up with it.
Lazy bastard. No, it doesn't like to read, man.
Can't do it. But I can do it, but I can't do it. So,
Lazy, man.
I know that don't make sense, but
This show kind of reminded me, it's a game that came out, Ghost of Tsushima.
yeah, I agree with that.
It's about samurais and stuff. And then it reminded me of the Tom Cruise movie, The Last Samurai. That was an epic movie. It has similar vibes. Overall, this show is very good. Like, it's supposed to be kind of based off a novel by James Clavell. That novel is actually based on true events. So I ended up looking it up. Where it was a real thing. So it turns out, like a long time ago, around the period that this was in, I think 1600s, this English dude went over to Japan, and he ended up becoming a samurai and everything. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
So it's like,
They're based off a true story then. That's cool.
yeah, the dude, the British guy. Yeah, the British guy's name is William Adams. Yeah, so he ended up becoming a real samurai, and then he married a Japanese wife. Yeah, man, he living the dream over there.
Yes.
So Shogun is like a history-based drama kind of thing.
With some good action in there.
Yeah, well,
so far the action is great. It's very brutal, which I like it. I do like the brutality of it.
Yeah. This guy's not used to it, man.
No, I like brutality. I mean, it did catch me by surprise when it first started, but I ain't think it didn't start kicking up to me to episode 3. That's when the action really kicked in to me. Like episode 3, that's when it kind of picked up. I think to me, everything built up to episode 3.
To me, I mean, just from the beginning of the first episode, it was pretty good. Like, episode 1, it goes, the main dude is called Blackthorn. He gets shipwrecked in Japan because they were trying to go to Japan, right? In between that, there's like this power struggle between the 4 lords that are trying to, conquer Japan and stuff. And then episode 2, main guy, so outside of Blackthorn, the other main guy is called Toranaga. Toranaga is one of his family lineage is shogunate. He's like a big deal. But the other political people, I forgot what they're called. The other guys that are trying to get in power are trying to get rid of him and stuff. Right, so that was mainly like episode 2 and 1. During that time, like, Toranaga, takes Blackthorn to Osaka, and then Blackthorn ends up to save his own ass, he kind of ends up explaining about the Portuguese, because during this time there's stuff going on between the only people that were allowed to trade with Japan were the Portuguese, Dutch or something like that. No one else was allowed to enter Japan during that period, and then which leads to, so he tells them all this stuff, which leads to episode 3, and then they pretty much have to escape Osaka because they're all gonna die.
Yes, that's why I think the action picked up then. And to me, for this show, the scenery in this show is beautiful. Yeah. Like, it's for the FX show. Yeah. It looks really good. Like the effects, all it with effects, all that. but it's beautiful. Like the scenery, all that you can tell they spent a lot of money making this.
You say, like, bringing up the brutality, you say it's brutal, but to me, studying the history of Japan and stuff, this shit was normal, man. People getting beheaded right then and there, because the samurais, they weren't just police, they were more than police and stuff.
Yeah.
They still got their hierarchy, but if you said anything wrong, or if you did anything wrong, your head got cut off.
Yeah, I saw.
Shit, man.
But there was like no hesitation, none.
Yeah.
So it's It's very. I like it. I mean, it caught me by surprise on that because it's just like so quick to chop somebody's head off.
Yeah, no. If you look back at the history of it, like even during World War II, the Japanese were brutal. Like if you study that stuff, I don't know if a lot of people studied it, but yeah, the Japanese were brutal as fuck. The way that samurais work, I guess we see it as brutal, but for them it was kind of normal.
Yeah, I can see that.
It was just
for that time too.
Yeah,
that time too, they weren't playing around. Like if you was against them, and you pretty much dead. Yeah, if you were against them.
I mean, especially with the way it still kind of works like that now. Japanese is a very hierarchical based system. So if you talk out of hierarchy, like someone whether it was superior to you, you're out of bounds.
Yeah,
you're not supposed to do that. And Japan still has that bullshit. But it's bullshit to a certain degree, I think.
In military, I think in general, like the military does have that. Talking to a higher rank, disrespect a higher rank than you.
Yeah, I get that, but what I'm saying is like they still hold those beliefs, which is good and bad. It's kind of weird when you look at it from, I guess, the American side of things, because we're all about freedoms and saying whatever, right? So it's kind of hard to get into that kind of like hierarchy mindset when you talk to people and stuff. Like somebody above you, you have to talk polite. You have to talk in a certain way. That's why when watching the show, it's still kind of confusing because the Japanese they use is polite, and then it's kind of like old school. I guess old school Japanese, which sounds kind of weird to me and stuff. Because even I like some of the words I recognize, but most of the time I have to look at the subs. Yeah, it's just the way they talk is kind of weird.
Well, because think about it too, it's 16th century, so.
Yeah, no, I like that they did that, but it's just, I don't know, I thought I was going to be able to keep up a little bit. Yeah. No, a little bit of Japanese, but. Yeah. No, the way they talk is kind of weird.
And when another thing I like, it's a pretty, one of the girls in there, she's like.
Yeah, Mariko.
Mariko, she's pretty. She's a good character. I think she's gonna start.
So Mariko is that translator chick.
Yes, she translates for one of the guys, one of the Black man. That's his name.
Blackthorn.
Blackthorn, the white dude that's in
it.
Yeah. She translates for him. So I think it's going to be up in the air. We'll see what's going to happen between them. To me, it looks like there's something going to happen between them, as far as like whether she start liking him or whatever the case may be.
You didn't watch the end to the episode, did you?
At the end of what?
They showed a little clip of what's going to happen in the next episode coming out.
No, I didn't see that.
Okay, yeah. They have a little trailer at the end of it.
Okay.
So they're showing that, they end up kind of becoming a thing. At least that's what the trailer looks like.
What they you can, if you watch this, when you start watching, you'll kind of see how she's already kind of fixated on him or amazed by him because he looks different from everybody else. I remember like one of the scenes she talked about his blue eyes and all that to another girl.
Japanese girls love the white boys. Facts, man.
Apparently so.
No, it's facts. They love the white boys.
Anything else you want to mention on this?
Oh, that girl, Mariko, right? She is. You mentioned that you had seen her somewhere else before.
Yeah, I felt she was in something else I've seen her before.
No, she was. She's a Monarch, Legacy of Monsters.
Okay. Her name. That's right. She's like one of those. Yeah, she's one of the ones. That's right. Okay. I remember her now. Yeah.
Her name is Anna Sawai.
Okay. Yeah, she's a good actress.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep watching the show.
I'm definitely gonna keep watching.
This is good shit.
And we may keep adding it to our updates or whatever.
Yeah. We'll mention that, like, what we're watching and stuff like that.
And we promise we won't do any spoilers.
Yeah.
We'll today.
Yeah, we'll try to do our best. I want to spoil it, but.
Yeah, it's hard not to just talk about it.
I want to go into details and stuff, but
we won't.
Like the brutal scenes and stuff. Holy shit!
Yeah, we won't do that.
But yeah, no, I think y'all should go watch it because it's pretty good stuff. I mean, it takes place in Japan, old school Japan. Overall, a lot of action, a lot of good drama, political stuff that goes behind the scenes of Japan. That stuff still goes on today. So if you want to learn a little bit about that, just check out the show. But overall, it's good shit, man.
I like it.
It's good stuff. So I'm gonna keep watching that. It's gonna be good. Can't wait for next episode.
Okay. All right.
What's next?
Our next topic is For those who don't know, Nicholas Hoult, this is some Superman, the new Superman movie news. Apparently, Nicholas Hoult did an interview with former Lex Luthor from Smallville, Michael Rosenbaum, which he has his own podcast.
Yeah, you told me about the
And it's called Inside of...
Lame ass name.
Inside. I think it's called that. Yeah, it's a good podcast though. He has a lot. He interviewed James Gunn at one point too. He interviewed a lot of people. Yes, he has a lot of good stars on there. He interviewed. So shout out to Michael Rosenbaum if you end up watching this somehow. But shout out to you, sir. But you have some great interviews though. But for this particular interview,
I didn't even know who that dude was.
Michael Rosenbaum played. This guy's supposed to be a Smallville aficionado.
No, I love Smallville, but like I just didn't recognize that.
You don't know Michael Rosenbaum played Lex Luthor in Smallville. I don't know how you would not know that.
No, I know Lex Luthor, but I remember when he was like...
Yeah, he was 25 then. He was 25 in Smallville.
Man, he got old.
Of course, that's what happens. But yeah, he gives Nicholas Hoult, who's going to play the new Lex Luthor in Superman. Yeah. He gave him some advice on how to play Lex Luthor. And in this segment, we're going to play a clip of that interview.
I mean, we don't.
No.
Did you enjoy playing him? What did you take away? What did you learn from him that you're like, oh, I carry that with me now?
There's a lot of things I related to the character because my childhood, I had, for whatever reason, I had a dysfunctional childhood, and I've talked about it ad nauseum. How he was very sort of calm and collective, but when you crossed him, when he got to a certain point, there was just this intensity. And I think in a way that's sort of me. I'm very easygoing and, I think I'm likable. And I just felt like every once in a while, something comes out and I'm like, whoa, wow, where did that come from?
As the character or as
Both.
Just as you?
Both. So I channeled that. Right,
okay.
in a believable way. And Lex needs to be, he's a cool guy. He's a cool character. He's complex. And he's like, and James knows this more than I do.
Yeah.
But, I just, you'll play him your own way and your own personality. And when I've seen you in roles, there hasn't been one movie you've done that I haven't liked.
Thanks. You probably haven't seen them all then.
That's true. That's true. But like everything from Warm Bodies, which I really liked.
Yeah. But stop for 1 second, because I just want to say, but you did inhabit him with such depth and charm, and then that ability to switch, which makes him dangerous and formidable and a great opponent. So we can stop talking about him.
I just don't.
I just loved what you did.
Thanks, and I just I know that James is such a great director, and he's not going to be like, let's play it really over the top and big and goofy and ha. I mean, it was just that everyone knows that. So
I shouldn't do that.
I think.
And this is the experience I had working with James that got me particularly excited doing our audition process, was like his ability to keep things fun and alive and try things and do whatever you want. And it was a little key that you were like, oh, this is, go on, give me a secret.
I don't.
Just one little nugget that you're like, this really helped me.
Go with your gut.
Yeah.
Even if it just seems not out of place, but just seems a little crazy or seems a little bit out there. Just try it. Try everything. Yeah. Listen to James, and then if he gives you one that you want to just fuck around with, really fuck around.
Yeah.
I love being able to just have a freedom of being unhinged sometimes, or saying, just trusting myself and not just like, I have to do it this way. I have to do it this way. I just, be free. You're so talented. You have such great, your gut.
Oh, all right. What'd you think, man?
Man, I thought it was pretty good. What do you think of the clip?
I didn't know who was what. Until you kind of explain it.
What I thought.
I think I brought it up. I really like the
Michael Rosenbaum.
No.
Or Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah, Nicholas Hoult.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. This dude is actually, he seemed very, no, not curious. Is it curious or
intrigued? Or?
Yeah, he seemed intrigued because he wanted to get old Lex. I'm going to call him old Lex because I'm.
Yeah, you can
he want to get old Lex's opinion on how he played the character.
Yeah.
And that shows, I think it shows that
I agree.
You know, he kind of cares about the role, and he wants to portray his best that he can.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that he's very. It was points in this interview where he really wanted to talk about Lex like more, and then Michael Rosenbaum kept kind of he stay a little bit, then he'll kind of try to go to another subject, but Nicholas Hoult just trying to come back to that subject. But I think what Michael Rosenbaum was trying to do is not step on James Gunn's toes, because James Gunn is the director, and he's going to tell Nicholas Hoult how he wants what he wants at that time. So he didn't want to Nicholas Hoult just to base everything off of the old Lex, his version of Lex.
Yeah, but that Smallville, that Lex Luthor version was good, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
like, that's probably one of the best Lex Luthors to me.
No, the show Smallville overall, shit. Even that intro music,
Yes.
We
both love that intro music. I'm sure if you're a Smallville fan, I'm sure you love the intro music. And just certain episodes of Smallville.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I mean, the show did go kind of long after a while, but 10
years is a good round.
yeah.
I liked it. It went. That was just enough to. But this is not a Smallville segment. But
but
we love it.
That dude, he was a good Lex Luthor. I mean.
Yeah, he was. I agree.
Yeah, so I want to see this guy, do his best that he can.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do a great job. Put the comments down how you think Nicholas Hoult is gonna play as Lex Luthor. In this clip, he's not gonna be bald yet, of course. I think he shaved his head later on. As you watched our last video, that James Gunn posted a picture of the whole cast of Superman, and he was bald in that picture. So. Okay.
Yeah, no man, I can't wait. I think this is gonna be, I think it's gonna be good overall. Just saying, like the little bit more and more that you keep showing, like it's just building up to be like it's gonna be a good Superman, I think.
And y'all keep tuning in. Every time something new about Superman comes up, we will be talking about it.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Oh, you forgot to say like and subscribe.
There you go.